Alright, another thing that I was going to try to speak about was relationships. No, especially a homosexual relationship. It's very hard to find someone that understands you completely because you will tell them the fear you have of people, and you will tell them that you can be very, very, very quiet, just completely mute at times. And they're like, that's fine. And then when they take you to meet their friends and things, a lot of times the people I've been with, at least, it's bothered them that I was so quiet. I don't think they expected me to be as quiet as I said I was, but I didn't lie. I told them I'm not going to talk, just so you know. But yeah, they can find that very, very that can put them off. That you can't interact with their friends and things. It's a lot. That's been one thing that's made a lot of my relationships fail. I had one guy I was with. I met one of his friends. He took me on this journey of meeting all his friends after I told him how bad I am, so he's going to take me to meet everyone. And I'm like, oh, they're cool, they like you and all this. I'm like, you just don't understand. But anyway, um, he took me to meet this one guy, and we were there for an hour. And by that time, I was sweating so bad, like my hands were just. I was rubbing my hands together. When I'm very nervous, I bite my lip and I rub my hands together. Yeah, so it's like my hands were very slippery. I remember that, and I was just so scared the whole time. I was like, I want to leave. I want to leave. And he told me after we left, he's like, "Are you okay? I thought you were dead in there." I was like, "I told you I am scared to meet new people, and I have to warm up to you before I speak to you." So I tend to meet a lot of people online. But yeah, those were those. There's this one guy. Currently, I guess we're seeing each other. We really haven't established anything, but he's the first person I have ever met that understands me. I actually got to go visit him for a week, and that was very, very enjoyable. We started talking online. We met on a dating website, and we slowly talked on there a little while. Then we started talking in email. Then we started texting, and then we started talking on the phone. So we got to know each other in a very, very gradual way. So it wasn't like we were just meeting after speaking for each other for a couple of days. We talked for, I'm thinking it was about 6 to 8 months before we actually met in person. So we pretty much knew the details of each other, not everything, but the details. And I eventually opened up to him. I just told him that I was socially anxious. And yeah, so when I went to visit him, he actually introduced me to one of his friends. And his friend had Asperger's, and he's struggling with it as well. So that was very interesting. This guy, he was a very, very unique person. He has a different, I guess he has somewhat different symptoms than I do. I only met him a couple of times, so I don't really know too much about him. But I could tell we were a little bit different with ours. But he was more talkative to him, and I can understand that because the guy I'm referring to, he's very, very easy to talk to, and he's very, very open, and he's very understanding, which is one reason why I'm hoping this really works out, because I've never met someone like this before. And then I met another friend of his on a completely different day. It was someone who works with the company that I work for, so the fact that he introduced me to someone that had some kind of something in common with what I do helped a lot, and I think he knew that, and I love him for that so much because I have never had anyone try to take care of me in that way, to completely understand to the point that they're trying to make things accustomed to me and my anxiety. Um, yeah, so this is how I'm trying to make this one work. I met someone who's familiar with what Asperger's is, and I've met someone who's understanding of it, who's sympathetic, and I really hope this one goes somewhere. If not, it's life. I'm a worrywart, and I worry about everything. I worry about the way I dress. It's not, um, I guess it's not how people generally dress, because I dress very, very basic. I'm a t-shirt and jeans person. I just don't see what the big deal is about wearing name brand clothes and trying to dress up everywhere you go. But, so I just worry about all those things, the way I do my hair, the way I do this, the way I do that. It's just that I don't care about these things, but some people do. And I guess I'm trying too hard. I've made notes many times to stop doing that. But yeah, that's one thing that does make dating with Asperger's very, very hard, is not meeting the right people. Is what it boils down to. You've got to meet someone that's kind of understanding of what your needs are and how to meet them and how to go about it. Not just throwing you into a group of friends, because that can scare the hell out of you. Yeah. So, yeah, I just kind of wanted to throw that in there as well. So, alright, thanks again.